Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, we are live from NASCAR's oldest racetrack, the Paperclip, the site of the infamous Hail Melon. That's right, we are at Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia. Go ahead and throw up a quick and dirty look at the points. Jason Warren, 331. Josh Oswald, 318. Those 3 wins really paying off there for Mr. Warren. Chuck Phelps in that third spot with 307. Got a 10-point gap back to Tyler Rice. All with just 2 races remaining on the schedule. Wrapping up a little bit of qualifying, and we're going to roll straight into Peg Legs Pointers. With none other than Josh Oswald. Go ahead and drag him down up in here. Hey, Josh. Oh, you're been.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
All right, well,
no.
It's time for everyone's favorite segment, the Peg Legs Pointers. You want to go ahead and take us through a couple laps around here, this itty-bitty half mile?
Oh, yes, sir, the Paperclip. All right, you're going to stand on it here, let it ride out to the wall. Usually midway here, drag the brake a little on entry, get your tires nice and low to that curb, dodge a wreck in Kiernan, throttle off the corner. Long drag strips and heavy on the brake going in turn 3. Get your nose down, rotate, stand on the throttle to come back off.
You got any specific points you find on the track? Like you're lifting and you're braking, or is it just all by feel?
For me, it's all feel. I don't tend to look on the walls or anything. I just kind of get into my rhythm, know where I am comfortable, where I'm not going to overshoot the corner. And I go from there. I mean, obviously things change a little bit. You know, if you're out front, it's a lot easier. When you're in the pack here at Martinsville, you really got to pay attention to the guy in front of you, how they're braking, getting in the corner, because you can run someone over and cause a big wreck real quick.
All right, well, track where consistency pays off, so hopefully we'll see you up front and in your lane tonight.
That's what I'm hoping. We'll see.
Alrighty, that is the 17 machine of Josh the Jet Oswald, giving you a little quick tour around this little half mile. Wrapping up the warm up, and we are we'll roll right into the 125 lap feature event. Alrighty, the 2-minute warm-up is up, and we are going to start gridding them up. Go ahead and get the grid pulled up for you. 11 cars make up the field. Jason Warren going to lead them to green with an 18.392. Tyler Rice just off that by a couple hundredths. Josh Oswald going to roll off in that third spot, ravishing Rick Rube in that black and yellow 81 machine in 4th place. Rolling off 5th in also a black and yellow machine is the number 12 of William Griffith. Chuck Phelps going to roll off outside of him in that 6th spot in that number 75 United States Marine Corps machine. Rolling off in the 7th spot is a Matt 90s in that Intensity 64. Jason Lottridge in that 03 machine. Kiernan Church going to roll off late entry. Going to roll off in that 9th spot in that Double Deuce Coupe. A familiar face for those of you in Thunderstruck. Making an appearance for the first time in a long time is none other than the 99 of Aaron Ward. Rounding out your field is the other BAME, Jacob, going to roll off in 11th in the 18. That's your 11 cars for the next 125 laps. You wanted the best. We got the rest lined up to abreast. Here we go, 125 laps here at the fabled Martinsville Speedway. We'll be sending them green next time by. Kevin Kinder says, I'm feeling Tyler T. Rice, Oz, or the Bulldozer tonight. And if I were a betting man, Kevin, I would take the 17 machine. Because when it comes down to the tracks that rely on consistency, there's none other. There's that pace car making that hard left-hand turn off onto pit road. Warren Rice going to lead him to green. Kick the tires and light the fires. We are green flag racing. Josh Oswald with a good jump, able to seal off Tyler on the high side. Down the backstretch they go, thundering down. Jason Warren still your leader. Tyler Rice looking to find a way back to the blue. Big wiggle from the 6 machine. Going to get it settled down. Still not able to. Overdrove it there. Oh, we got a caution. Kieran Church has crashed. Aaron Ward has crashed. Let's see what happened with Kieran. Oh, gets tapped from behind from the 18. And Aaron Ward, no time to check up and drives in the back of the 18. It didn't take long for Martinsville Mayhem to strike. Just one whole lap, I believe. Hopefully that is not a sign to tell of what we are going to be in the store for tonight. Hope we can bust off some long green flag runs. See some strategy play into effect with the conservation of tires. But very long pace laps here. 35 seconds, 43 seconds to pace lap around here. That is just absurd. Let's see if I can't find the button to see how fast we're going. Dashboard. 40 whole mile an hour. Really feel like we could pick that up 5 or 10 and really get these pace laps rolling. But that's just my humble opinion. Here we go. Lights are off. Get them racked and stacked. Once again, Griffith sliding into that 3rd spot. Have the matching black and yellow cars lined up, so this should be a little difficult to see what's going on for a short minute. Base car's off. We're ramped up, rearing to go. Jason Warren with a great jump keeps Oswald guessing. Oswald able to tuck down and secure that 2nd spot. We got Griffith diving in underneath Tyler Rice. Tyler Rice driving off on the big end. Going to slide back in and maintain the 3rd position. 90s up top. Rick Rube. We got door-to-door. Chuck Phelps, Jacob Boehm banging doors, banging rails. Boehm into the wall. He's hit the wall and he's hit Kiernan so far. The list is starting to get short. to show a nose on Kieran. Kieran's looking to drive away. We go back up front. It is Oswald and Warren. What is this camera? TV3 is wild. It's like we're sitting on a light pole in turn 2. Throw it on TV mix. Let's get a mixed bag. Call some action. Jason Warren still your leader. Josh Oswald not too far behind, about a half a second back. Tyler Rice is the fastest lap of the race with a 18:38. Kieran Church. Oh, Jacob Bain parks it in the corner. Let's take a quick look at that. Kieran Church a little bit, gets out of the way. Watcher's nowhere to go, makes contact with the driver's side of that car. Alrighty, let's rack them and stack them yet again. We got almost 10 laps in that time. Oh, no, we didn't. We got 6, 7. We got 7 laps in. Yeah, if we go 7 laps per caution, I'm going to be very upset because I'm going to run out of stuff to talk about here in pretty rapid fashion. It already helps. I don't know what to talk about half the time anyways. Yes, Sam. We deliberated and figured that was the best title for the current events. Was Sam's Truck Repair 125. For those of you, the uninitiated, the newcomers here, Sam Wetstein races from his semi-truck every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday night. Well, he went and broke his semi-truck, and it is in the shop, and he cannot race from his semi-truck because he left his rig in there. But there's going to be a semi-shop technician climbing that thing and have a lot of questions. But we're back green flag racing. Oswald able to get down and secure the second spot. Griffith, Tyler Rice locked in a heated battle for the third position. Rice on the bottom, Griffith up top. Drag race down the straightaway to go. Griffith able to outmaneuver this 6 machine on entry, but Tyler Rice has the drive off the bottom. Kieran Church is around. I believe that is off the nose of Jacob Bain, and we do not have a caution. Let's see what we can see going on with this. We'll throw it in fast forward. Little wiggle there. Little wiggle there for, oh, yep. Tapping around he goes. No caution. Tough break for the 22 machine. Looks like the battle for the third spot has settled down. Griffith has taken it from the 6 machine. Wattridge and Feltz locked in a heated battle. Square wheel versus round wheel here. Not much to report other than this this little battle here for the 7th spot, 7th, 8th, 9th right here, all within 2/10, which is about a car length here. Wattridge trying to find something. Oh, big wiggle out of the 03 machine. Wattridge really opening it up there on the exit. Chuck Feltz not quite getting to the wall, kind of pinching it down. I think he's using a little extra rubber there to keep it down. Wattridge right there, 27 complete of the 125. Gonna show a nose. Chuck Feltz says, no, you're not. We got a caution. Aaron Ward off the track. Let's see what happened. Oh, big Tokyo drift out of the 99 machine. And he's pinned up against the wall with the field coming. Lucky break for Kieran Church. Able to get caught back up after getting shipped there and not catching the eyes of race control. He's going to go down, take that flash spare. May have bent some stuff that didn't need bending. Now that was a 10-lap green flag run. Third caution of the night. We get very many more and I'm going to lose count. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's pull up some good old-fashioned track facts. The lights are off on the pace car. Couple names of this track I didn't really know about. Of course, everyone knows the paperclip. Pace car's off though. Here at the Augusta National of Racetracks, the half mile of mayhem, Martinsville Speedway. We're back green flag racing. Jason Warren still your leader. Josh Oswald gonna get the jump, get down into second. Griffith looking to retain the third spot. Because we have a whole hornswoggle back there. Jacob Boehm just ships Chuck Phelps. Let's take that back, get a better look at that. Boehm behind Chuck. Chuck brakes before Boehm is ready and just drives to the back of him. Not much Phelps can do. Boehm still not on the brakes. Drives through the 75. Collects the 64. Collects the 03. Kieran Church able to drive underneath it. Aaron Ward into it as well. Looks like Chuck Phelps going to go take his fast repair. Several other drivers down on pit road taking repairs. Yeah, Chuck's, that thing's bent, buddy. Capacity 44 to 65,000 depending on stand configuration. Broke ground on this place in 1947. This track predates NASCAR by a couple of years. .26 miles the distance. I believe this track actually started out on dirt, and I would love to know how a dirt Martinsville would race. If we could somehow get that, I don't know, on iRacing, R-Factor, something, if we could somehow get that, I think that would be absolutely sick. 12 degrees of banking in the turns. 0 on the straightaways. Oof. Not predicting the future here or anything, but the first race was held July 4th, 1948. In 1951, only 4 cars were running at the finish, the fewest of any race held at the Speedway. 4 cars finished the race in 1951. That had to have been an absolute demolition derby. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car. Up front, it's still the same 3 that's been there for quite some time. Oswald, Warren, Griffith, Tyler Rice in 4th, Rube 5th, Kieran Church all the way up to the 6th spot. Looks like we have everybody still. Aaron Ward has retired. And we're green flag racing. Bit of a shuffle there. Griffith able to get underneath Oswald there, trying to challenge for the 2nd spot. Oswald able to dive it in, arc it in, and retake 2nd over Griffith. Rice, Griffith, nose to tail. Rube not too far back. grid to single filed out here. Rice looking to make a challenge on Griffith. Has the run off. Getting the draft. Is he going to show a nose on entry? No, he's not. He's going to wait and bide his time there. Rice appears to be just a skosh faster here. Not willing to make the move, burn up the tires. Waiting for Tyler to make the move. He's got the speed. He is right there. 44 complete of the 125. You see back there, Jason Watchers, Rick Rude, locked in a similar battle. Kieran Church into the 7th spot. Matt Knight is back here in 8th. Jacob Bain in 9th, or Chuck Phelps in 9th. Jacob Bain a lap down in 10th. Up front, it is still Warren and Oswald. Griffith and Rice. Ooh, little contact there from Watchers into the wall. It's going to hinder his run on the 81. Tyler Rice showing a nose on the backstretch. He's going to tuck back in, not going to make the move. Oh, are we going to make it now? No, we're not. Tyler, make the move already. We're coming up to complete lap 49 on to lap 50. It is still Warren, Oswald, Griffith, Rice, Rube, your top 5. Patiently waiting for Tyler to quit playing patty cake and make the move for the 3rd position. Actually, I believe, oh, here comes Jacob Bain into the picture, going a lap down, and is going to Tokyo Drift into the corner and bring out a caution. Let's take a quick peek and see what we're doing here. Yeah, looped it by himself, parked there, tried to bring out a caution. Didn't get one. We're going to get rolling. We're going to get lapped by Warren and Oswald. Oh, we got one complete lap without wrecking. And we're going to completely miss the break point, send it up the track, and park it in the wall. There's your 4th caution. Let's talk Tyler Rice. Hey, TR, it's Alex up here in the Rebels booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
So, and from up here in the booth, it looks like you are a fair bit faster there than the 12. Are you waiting on a written invitation to pass them, or are you saving tires?
I'm kind of hanging back, saving a little bit of tire. I'm pushing to see. I'll lay off and then push back up to him and see what kind of run speed my car has. Just to see how it's handling. I heated the tires up pretty good there just to see what they're gonna do. But it seemed like I had a lot of good grip. Still got a lot of good turn in the car, other than when I would miss the corner. But I'm about to get a good restart right here and hopefully try to get by him now. We're at the 60 lap mark, so I need to get by him and start working on second place and first place. So
Yeah,
that's the plan. Try to work by him.
Yeah, it looks like your caution timer has parked it, so it looks like you're gonna be in for a couple of long green flag runs here. But yeah, you need to hurry up. You're giving me anxiety. You'd run up and you'd poke out, and then you wouldn't do nothing, and you were driving me nuts. So I had to figure out what was going on.
And I think he's fighting a loose race car right now, and my car is pretty gripped up. So I just need to get that bumper, and when he makes a mistake or gets loose on him, to capitalize on it. So that's the plan.
Well, you're racking the stack, and best of luck to you.
All right, thanks, bud.
Alrighty, so there's the answer to that. Tire conservation is the name of the game. I believe, as I was saying before, there was finally another caution. I believe the Martinsville Fall Race weekend is Martinsville plays host to a really big modified race here. Corey LaJoy ran it, almost won it. I think wrecked the guy who did win it. And green flag's back out. Rice getting that good jump like he wanted. He's able to drive around on the big end, get around Griffin, slide into that third position as we have a bit of a swarm here for fourth. Griffith, Wattridge, door to door. Wattridge, your Slip Angle Racing Series champion. Looks like it's starting to settle down a little bit. Rube able to settle down and take the position over Kiernan Church. All right, it looks like it's tamed out here, 60 down of the 125. And we are at the halfway point here. 62 down, 62 and a half to go. Well, 62 and a half down now, 62 and a half to go. Aaron Ward looks to be back out on track after taking repairs. 9 laps, he will move into the 10th position. Top 3 fairly gapped out. Jason Warren leads Josh Oswald in second. About a half a second back behind Warren. Tyler Rice almost a full second back. William Griffith 6/10 back. Jason Wattridge all over the back bumper of that 12 machine. Rube 4/10 back, couple car lengths, but right now the closest battle on the racing surface is Griffith and Wattridge. We're detained out so far. here at Church Rick Rude. The two closest cars on track. As Watchers makes a run and changes that. Here we go up front. Jason Warren, let's go ahead and hop in that machine. So we can dissect some lifting and throttle points. Looking like that Chevy bow tie there on the inside wall into turn 1. And the pit road lights. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to cuss there, but that was close. Aaron Ward giving Jason a bit of a scare, going to hand the lead over to Oswald. Let's get a look of that from the outside. Warren does a great job keeping out of the tires. Tough break. Woo! Made my butthole pucker. Now Josh Oswald out to a solid second gap. Jason Warren having to play catch up now and defend from Tyler Rice. As we got just under 50 or over 50 to go. Aaron Ward has officially moved into the 10th spot, surpassing Jacob Bain. Here we go, 50 to go. Josh Oswald. That gap is closing. Jason Warren, Josh Oswald, both with the fastest. They're both their fastest laps are almost identical, 18:39s apiece. Warren, however, is running a couple hundredths faster than Warren. Warren with a 59, Josh with a 65. Let's change the ticker to last laps, giving you guys an idea about how fast that gap is closing. Down to 6/10. Warren a whole 10th faster that lap. While he is closing the gap, he is also putting a lot of stress on those tires, really wearing them out. And that is going to be detrimental towards the end of this race. Because Oswald has been on cruise control for quite some time. So has Warren. 54 to a 63. That gap is down to 4/10, just a couple car lengths. As Warren has absolutely driven out of Tyler Rice's life. (56 to a 62). Jason Warren having the drive of his life. Aaron's gonna move up out of the way. Ooh, Ward flirting with disaster there on that exit. 63 to a 73. And caution is out. Aaron Ward had a bit of an issue not too long after they got around. Tough break for the 99. Been sidelined for quite some time with some health issues. So, a little rusty and still battling some health issues. So, it's just a good thing to see the 99 on the track. He's caused less cautions than the 18 has, so it is what it is. Alrighty. Well, I got some track facts pulled up. Let's go ahead and go over them before I forget about them. Most wins here in the NASCAR Cup Series is Richard Petty with 15 wins here around the paperclip. Most poles, Darrell Waltrip. Most laps completed, Richard Petty with 27,000. Jeff Gordon has the most laps led with just under 3,800. Most starts, Richard Petty with 67 starts here at Martinsville. That is just a few. The fastest qualifying lap belongs to Joey Logano with an 18.898, 100.201 miles an hour average. However, the fastest race lap belongs to the Melon Man, Ross Chastain, with an 18.845. With the infamous, fabled, down in the history books forever, going to be used in every Martinsville promo from here till the end of time, the Hail Melon lap. Which I believe everyone else was doing like 60-something in the corners, and he was clocked at like 100 and something in the corner, almost double. Ryan Preece with the fastest Tour Mod qualifying lap around here with an 18.607. So clearly these guys got something figured out tonight. Whereas in iRacing, our fastest laps of the race are significantly faster than that. Pace car is off. .90 complete of the 125. Josh Oswald with the lead. Jason Ward gets turned. Oh, the humanity. Definitely a missed braking point there. Somebody missed. Let's see what happened. Oh, Tyler Rice drove it in just a touch too much. Barely touched the back of the 45. Sends him around. Tyler Rice gets driven into the side of the 45. Kieran Church barely grazes the front bumper. Makes hard contact there with the inside wall. That 45 machine looking a little worse for wear. Tyler Rice going to go down, take a fast repair. Rick Rube said he was on pit road, but he's not. That's going to move the 12 machine up into second. Jason Watridge up into third. About 30 laps to go when we go green. Alrighty, we should be turning them off and racking them up here this time. Here we go. Let's line them back up. Oswald, Griffith, Watridge, Rube, your top four. Matt Knight is into the fifth spot. Chuck Phelps sliding up into sixth. Jason Warren, Tyler Rice going to make up seventh and eighth. Kieran Church back in ninth. Aaron Ward rounding out your 10 remaining machines. Pace car is off. And we're green flag. Griffith able to move into the second spot. Watridge slipping and sliding behind him. Rube into the wall. Slow. That's going to create madness behind him. Jason Warren with a rocket fast race car. Looking to capitalize, get back up to the front. Going to drive it in real close to the back bumper of the 64 machine. Bit of a bottleneck back here. Watridge, Griffith knows the tail. Going to keep an eye here on Jason Warren driving back through the field. Gets around him. I hear crashing, not sure where. Yellow flag's out, 90's around. Rubbing the rails on the wall. Oh, Tyler Rice drives it in. Wasn't expecting him to brake like that and sends him sideways. Let's rack them and stack them one more time. Just kidding, we still got one more lap. Alrighty, now we're going to rack them and stack them. Jason Warren back into that 4th position. Inside of him is the other Jason Lottridge. Griffith, Oswald, your front row. We got just 20 to go when we take the green flag. Warren looking to get back up front and challenge Oswald for the win. Lottridge and Griffith looking to hang on to a solid top 3. It's gonna get Western. Kieran Church into the picture. Oswald with the jump. Gonna pull up. Griffith. Oh, pass. Ooh, that got wild. Ooh, contact. Rick Rube around. Griffith upside down. Curtain wheeling. Oh, we have carnage. And we have chaos and we have anarchy. Where did that all go wrong? All right, so there's where it started. Griffith has a run in, not enough brakes, tags the back of the 17, pulls up in front of Warren. Warren able to get it woed up. Warren shoots the gap successfully. Ooh, rubs rails, bounces down into Rube. iRacing Netcode says, no, we're going to ship Rube to the netherworld. Griffith climbs the wall in front of Feltz, in front of Kiernan. 90s, Rice gets clipped and sent flipping. Wow, that is just a lot to unpack. Let's see it live. So there's Rube. We're inside the 6 machine. There's Griffith into the heavens. Here comes Church down, clips him, sends him flipping. And that's that. Rube looks like he is in position for a waiver round, and that will make up the 6 cars, I believe, remaining. Church out of it. Rice already out of it. Matt 90s also out of it. So we have 6 cars running. Got Tyler Rice on pit road. Kieran Church on pit road. Aaron Ward's out here. Doesn't quite have enough laps to run them down. Might have enough to run them down. If we have a green-white checker, Aaron Ward will pass those out of the race. But we have 7 cars remaining, 6 cars remaining. They are Oswald, Lottridge, Warren, Felt, Griffith, Rube. Green flag is out. Man, that statistic about the 1951 Martinsville race only having 4 cars remaining may have been a little bit of foreshadowing. I did not realize it when I said that, but with 14 to go, we have 6 remaining. 7 remaining technically. 6 on the lead lap. Oswald takes another big chip out of Warren's points lead with just 1 race remaining. I believe Josh will just need Warren to not show up to win back-to-back championships. So we have 11 remaining. Oswald leads Lottridge. Lottridge leads Warren. Chaos and anarchy, and these are the survivors. Rube and Feltz in a bit of a battle here. We go back up front. Lottridge 3/10 back from the back bumper of Oswald. I don't think he quite has the tires left to make a run on the 17 machine. Jason Warren back there 7/10 off with a very hurt race car. Eight remain. Here we go. 7 to go. Let's check the chat. Only have 4. Yeah, we're pretty close. My go-to, I'm out of stuff to talk about, is to look up the track on Wikipedia and read off facts. And little did I know that fact was going to hit a little too close to home tonight. Still shocked that these guys' best laps are almost a half a second faster than the actual Tour Mod record here. Unless it's a different type of modified or something, but Josh Oswald has now ran the fastest lap of the race with an 18.25, Watchers with a 2.9, Warren with a 3.3. This last heat cycle has these guys really turned up the wick as they're running 18.4s. So we have just 3 to go. Popsicle sticks in the air. Down the backstretch we go. Lottridge close enough to strike, but can he do it without moving him? White flag's in the air. Lottridge has just 2 chances left. Does he have the cojones to move the jet? Does not have it. Too big of a gap. Out of 3 and 4, feature winner number 17, Josh Oswald. Lottridge second, Warren third, Feltz going to round out fourth, Rube fifth, Griffith going a lap down and going to bring it home in sixth. Matt Knighty's scored 7th, but has a whole lap less than Kieran Church in 8th. Tyler Rice 9th. Aaron Ward 10th. Was not able to close the gap on any of these guys. as we pull up feature results. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get an interview started. Hey Warren, this is Alex up here in the Rebels booth. You got me?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Bit of a heartbreak there in the 45 camp. I think you had probably the fastest car on the track. Got caught up with a few unfortunate incidents, and still able to bring it home third, but probably not what you wanted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had the best car. It is what it is. I'm glad to take a third, but honestly, I should have won that race. It is what it is.
Yeah, well, can't win them all, you know. But great drive. I believe you were at one point running down Oswald. I think you were a tenth of a lap faster every lap till that caution came out. But too little, too late. Did you still have the faster pair, or did you just choose not to take it?
I just chose not to go in. I probably should have taken it, but I like to run the car straight up most of the time unless I have wheel damage or something. These cars can take a pretty good beating unless your wheel alignment gets out of adjusted or whatever. But car felt fine. I think if I'd have had 15 or 20 more laps, if Watchers would have got his slow ass out of the way, I might have had something. But unfortunately, that's not the way it happened. And he finished ahead of me, so fuck him.
Well, we'll get a chance to talk to him next. I believe he owes you one after the last couple interviews, so this one should be interesting.
Nah, his little Pee Wee Herman voice ain't gonna do nothing.
Next week's Hickory Motor Speedway, pretty bumpy, pretty fast track. How do you feel about your chances there?
I mean, I feel fine there. These points are starting to get a little close here, so I gotta get a win or something.
Yeah, you're sitting on 3 on the season, so. And that gap to Oswald late season is just chipping away at it. I still believe it's pretty substantial, but a win wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, definitely need a win there.
Alrighty, got any friends, family, sponsors, I think, before we get out of here?
Thank you for doing the broadcast. You do a great job. Velocity Motorsports, SPM. Setup was great tonight. Just had some unfortunate breaks, but we'll move on and be better next week.
Alright. Best luck. Hope we get a chance to talk to you next week.
All right, see you, my man.
Alrighty, let's grab Mr. Sprinkles. Great value, Dale Sr. It's Jason Lockers. Hey, this is Alex up here in the Rebels booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Alex, I got you, man.
Well, kind of survived. Started pretty far back in the pack. Survived and brought home a second place. Yeah, up 6 spots. That is enough for the hard charger. Go and take us through your race.
Well, first off, I missed the start of the race. I wanted to feel like what Kieran usually feels like by missing the start. But, yeah, just wanted to drive nice and smooth, and that's all I did was change the gearing a little bit right before the race and took a shot. And, you know, finished ahead of Jason Warren. That was the key. You know, he's always the fastest every night. He's the points leader. And, you know, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And Jason Warren got beat tonight.
Yeah, he not only got beat by you, he got beat by Josh.
Absolutely.
Which wheel did you run tonight?
I did run the round wheel tonight. Yes, no formula wheel for me tonight.
I think that was your key to success on that solid second place finish.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I do want to thank Velocity Motorsports. I want to thank you for doing a great broadcast, and want to thank Josh for putting on the Thunderstruck Super Series here. And it was a great, fun night.
Alrighty, best of luck to you next week. Hopefully we get a chance to talk to you at Hickory.
Sounds good, Alex. Thank you.
Alrighty, your feature winner, Josh the Jet Oswald, going from peg. Actually, I believe you have now broke the Peg Legs Pointers curse. Because I'm pretty sure everybody I have picked has had an absolute terrible night. But
well, yeah.
Survived there, avoided the chaos and anarchy all night long, and I believe Jason Warren had you outclassed in outright speed, but consistency will beat speed every time.
Yeah, I mean we were about even. He would maybe pull a tenth or two on me in the beginning. I was trying to just maintain the gap. We were kind of driving away from everybody else for a while there, and then he got tangled up with a lap car. I mean, I was hoping that maybe he'd wear his stuff out and I'd be able to make a move towards the end of the race. But sometimes it's better to be lucky, and the lap car opened the door for me, and then was able to get through. And keep it going, stay away, be able to jump out and stay away from the mess behind me, and was able to maintain with the win over at the end. But the real story here tonight is Jason Lottridge out-dueling Jason Warren at Martinsville in a tour mod.
It has been brought up in the other 2 interviews.
It is. I mean,
Warren
Warren.
I believe, and I quote, "To be the best, you have to beat the best." And Jason Warren got beat tonight. So, in their weird relationship, I believe he gave him a compliment and then insulted him in the course of 6 words.
I mean, I don't know. Lottridge drove around him on that restart like he was tied to a stump. Look at Lottridge go.
He ran the round wheel tonight.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. No more Formula Wheel. That was the ticket.
Yeah. Next week's Hickory Motor Speedway, and you're slowly chipping into that points lead. How do you feel about your chances there?
It should be a good one as always. I mean, Warren and I are going to fight this out till the end. I mean, he's usually good for a fuck up or two, or sorry, screw up or two. So
I've said ass and all sorts of things tonight.
I mean, he's but anytime Warren and I get together, it's going to be a good race. So all the respect in the world for him. It's going to be fun. It's been a fun season so far with the 2 of us up here, fighting for it, and I wouldn't have it any other way than to fight for it till the end.
All right, well, you know the drill. Friends, family, sponsors.
Oh yeah, thank you for taking care of the broadcast. And, Thunderstruck Super Series, Velocity Motorsports, Pure Performance Motorsports, Big Frig Coolers. I'd like to once again thank Jason Lottridge for whipping Jason Warren's ass, and just my friends and family that watch at home.
Alrighty.
It's good to get this finally first win of the season. Get the monkey off my back. It's been a rough season. Yeah, it's been a rough season. Not one of my best I've had a life. If it wasn't for bad luck up until now, I wouldn't have any luck. So I'll take it.
Hey, can't beat that. All right, hope we get a chance to talk to you next week.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, well, that's all the interviews and talking that I have for y'all tonight. Here from the Augusta National of Short Tracks, according to the Wikipedia page. But well, that's all I got tonight. And as a wise man once said, Seacrest out.